Let me see. Oh, yeah, there's already people.
Oh, you started already.
Tommy got it, I think. Let me see. 42. Okay. Yeah, this is our 3. Tommy, Paul, and Tony, you all have the same time. And then Jamie Hooper, you got 4 seconds later. 4 seconds after that, Tony Garcia asking, did I win? Wow.
3-way win.
That's really fast. So within 8 seconds, Tony writes another text. You guys are crazy.
Yeah, all at 9:59 and 42 seconds. Tommy, Paul, and Tony. That's funny. Chris are close behind, and Sim and Batman.
Batman.
Hold on, it's not. Messages. Okay, there. All right. Good morning, Aramis. Hi, Myra. Robert. Rob. Cool.
It's Friday.
It's Friday.
On my beheaded boss, the beheaded boss. See, like this.
Oh, yeah.
What's up? On the Facebook page, like half an hour ago, I don't know when I posted. It's all the combinations are written down. So, well, not all of them, but the most important ones.
It would not be possible.
Today, yeah, we're just going to do a lot of thinking today.
A lot of thinking.
A lot of thinking while we're doing combinations. You never did it before. We'll see.
Okay.
Show. Boom, boom, boom.
Batman. Bosman. This is even a better name. Batman says he could. Bosman. That's a good name. I like it.
Oh, there's a lot of people call me Bossman, actually.
Hi, Brian.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, Shaq, the boyfriend of my daughter.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, a lot of people do Bossman.
Oh, that's cool.
A lot of people do BOSS then.
Oh, no.
What people still do, call me Bass.
Yes.
And they spell it like that as well, 2 S's.
Oh, with 2, like sea bass?
Yeah, like fish. So I had this one time, I had a t-shirt that had my name on it, a long time ago. I won't do that anymore. Well, this has my name on it, but it's the focus of Muay Thai. And a fighter came to me and he said, hey, they spelled your name wrong. And I look at my shirt and I go, let me see, is my name? Yeah, no, I think you're wrong. It has to be with 2 S's, he said.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Amazing.
No, the fact that he tells me that I don't know how to write my name, spell my name. That's pretty remarkable to me. I go, let me see, I'm like 36 years old at the time, or 38. I think I got it, right? You think?
People for you, isn't it?
Yeah.
Some people.
Yeah, watch.
I remember, I've told you this story when I was working at the veterinary hospital that you guys go to, and I was like, Sebastian Rutten, oh, that's funny, he has the same name.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I get it now.
That's it, yeah. It's my Christian, my Catholic name, Sebastian Hendricks Antonius. And then it says, Bas Rutten. Well, I'm going to do this because otherwise they always think that I gave that name to myself. And this is a very common thing that you do in Holland. Every single Bas in Holland. Let me see if you can read it. Let me go to the center. See? It says B-A-S, Bas, my name. It says, my brother had another brother, Bas is his name, but his Christian name is Sebastian Hendricks Antonius. And he always go like, I probably said it to himself, because here in America, it sounds really cool. Mm-hmm. In Holland, it's a very common name. In Holland, there's a lot of bosses, and everybody my age, 99% are Catholic or Christian, because that's what they come from, Sebastian. And then, my Twitter handle was taken by another Bas Rutten.
Really?
See, so my name is
oh, that's funny.
Yeah. And Bas is, well, they named dogs Bas as well.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are certain names.
Very common name.
I can't think of one right now. But certain names, like if people have the name, it makes me think of a dog.
Oh.
I can't think of one right now. That Bas is a dog name too.
Okay. I'm going to do less grains this weekend, Dana. I think all the pain I have a feeling comes from my oatmeal every morning. I don't know why, but that's the thing that changed.
Some people definitely do react to it. I love my oatmeal. I do buy grain-free, but some people, there's a lot of research on grains and definitely can be inflammatory for some people.
Let's see if it just is different because
is it like
my knees, like when I get up,
like more than usual?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
and you've been still taking your CBD?
that I took this morning. I took a little bit more, so hopefully that's going to kick in a bit. I have a really good cream.
The receptor cream?
No, this is from different benefit.
Oh, okay.
But it's a nice one. I tried it yesterday and it literally lightened it up. It also cooled it down. So good effect. And then this morning it was away actually, the lower back pain. It was tight somehow. I think because yesterday the class was pain and I'm wearing that crazy thing.
Oh yeah.
And it always pulls a little bit, the body pad.
Yeah.
Because that will size everything better up for my head. It's more realistic because otherwise he's fighting a person with his head here and his body here. That's not very realistic, right? That's a false sense of distance. We talked about it a lot again in that other room. Okay, stretch your forearms, so pull your fingers back and hamstrings at the same time.
I got 2 mosquito bites last night.
Oh, huh.
Which is really weird. I hardly ever get bitten here, but I worked out in my garage at 5:45 to 6:45, and I guess they were out already.
Switch. Oh, that's early.
I know. I
Maybe they went to bed and thought, well, that's, maybe I'm like Bas. I wake up in the middle of the night hungry. Maybe I should suck some blood right now.
They wake up.
Yeah.
They wake up a little early.
Full stomach of blood.
It's just so
So
weird.
did you get it?
I hardly ever get mosquito bites here, but someone else had mentioned it last week, and I was like, what? And sure enough.
It's weird how that goes because some people they call it sweet blood, right? That's what they say in Holland, and they get stabbed like crazy. Other have fun with that. I had one time in my life I walked back through the forest. I would always walk back through the forest. Nobody didn't want to do it because it's very scary and it was dark. But I always went on purpose through the forest because I thought if you're a person who wants to do something with a child, you're not going to wait here because no child is going to walk through this forest in the middle of the night. You see? They're on the street. So I thought it was safer in the forest actually to go. But anyway, that happened. It was late in the evening, like 10:30 or something. And I think I had like 200 bites.
Oh.
And it was the only time in my life. For the rest, it comes, it doesn't do anything. It leaves me alone. I think I got a blood type that it doesn't really like. Or something. Or maybe my pheromones.
Maybe.
My, what is it? What is it? Austin Powers. Mojo!
Oh, yeah.
Mojo!
When I go on vacation, usually it's like tropical places that have a lot of mosquitoes. I generally don't get bit nearly as much as like other people, so I'm a little surprised that I have 2 bites here.
Yeah, it's weird, right? Maybe they just don't play by the rules, those two ones.
Yeah.
They broke out. Power to the mosquitoes. And he goes, they separated. And now they're going to have that song everywhere. They played on it when they drive on a fly on the Harleys. No helmet. They're the daredevils. Sometimes when I'm there like that and it starts hurting really bad, you always think about what is worst case scenario. I always think about really worst case scenario. You were forced to lay like that for half an hour. Could you do it? Well, you had to, right? But how much pain would that be? And I have to watch out with those things because if I think those things, I have to do them, So if I would go to a lower number, then probably I'm going to do it. So I can't even speak it. Yeah, that's so stupid.
It's like the holding your breath for
yeah.
a mile while driving.
If I think it,
And then things slow down.
Yesterday I met, and that was cool. They live in my street, in our street. And, it's a family. and they went hiking. And they go with the whole family now. They go on these big hikes.
Uh-huh.
So she was coming yesterday. She helped the Karen out with something, the mother. And she started talking about, I started talking about this very harshly. If I say something, I'm going to have to do it.
Yes.
Because once I say it, it's out there, I got to do it. She says, oh, we messed that up. We didn't do the same thing. I say, your whole entire family. I said, wow, that's pretty admirable. They said somewhere, let's take that hike. It looks like it's a nice hike. Let's do that tomorrow morning. The next day, of course, everybody was in pain. Mm-hmm. But since they said it, they had to do it. It was in the mountains, a 9.6 mile hike.
Oh, wow.
She says it took 3.5 hours.
Oh, my gosh.
But we had to do it. I go, man, I really appreciate it because for the whole family to be like that. That was awesome. If my family goes like, whatever, Dad, you do it. I'm going to lay at the pool. Can you get me a drink before you go? Full legs in.
They're building an army. They're building some warriors.
That's it. Well, not mine. They're building sissies. I mean, the thing is, in the evening, my youngest daughter still lives home. She goes, oh, get me some water there in bed. You would think, like, go get your own crap. But one of those things that you know you're going to miss if you don't do it.
Yes.
All right? So it's better to do it now because otherwise you're going to feel bad. Why didn't I do that? Yeah.
So you're encouraging it, Bossy.
That's it. I'm completely to blame. It's bad parenting. Like bad parenting. I'm like that guy, a super annoying guy. So I give them a remote control, and if they don't figure it out within 10 seconds, I'll take it out of their hands and say, yeah, this is how you do it. I should never do that. I should let them figure it out themselves, But, you want to help. You think you're helping. You're actually not helping. Yeah. Yeah, ask Bas Rutten some parenting tips. That is like a smart thing to do. Then you're standing in court, and you go like, but Your Honor, Bas Rutten said, oh, Bas Rutten, okay, good. You can go on. Oh, yeah. That's like 10 years ago, that would not be a good thing for you to listen to me. Oh, I changed a lot. I've become an other man. Oh, my shoulders. I start stretching them in the morning now too, though. Mm-hmm. My shoulders. Like since last week I started, and they become better. Oh.
My right one is still healing.
Oh. Yeah, my right one is killing me, though.
It's not bad. At certain times, when I do certain things, I can feel it. And I don't go as heavy with certain things as I used to. I usually do.
Alright, one more this one. Wiggle your butt away from your hands. You good. I'm like in pain every day for muscle aches. If I train something, the next day I have muscle aches for like weeks. Really? Why doesn't that go away? That's why I want to go only vegetables now. Vegetables probably, yeah, because I think if I do only like potatoes and everything, I think my all the inflammation is going to go away. I'm pretty sure.
You think high quality meats are causing it too?
I don't know. I have been eating a lot of meat lately, so because we were from doing and we had over. Yeah. So
I think if you keep it really high quality, no hormones, if it's 100% grass fed, wild caught salmon, that sort of stuff.
All right. Well, I should start focusing on that. That's what we should do. Okay, here we go. We're going to do the warm-up, boxing, Thai boxing, and mixed martial arts. 3-minute rounds. Nobody sees you, so if you miss a combination here and there, just don't worry.
Okay, so here's the 4 is left straight, left hook, right straight. 3 is 1 less, 2, 1 less, 1, the left straight. So the basic 4. And then if the other ones are too much, just go through 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Exactly what Dana said. Here we go. Boom! 3 in the liver shot right straight. 4 in the liver shot right straight. Left hook, right body, left hook. Cross hook, cross liver. Left uppercut, right straight. Left uppercut, right body. Left uppercut, right body, left hook, right straight. Cross hook, cross liver. Cross hook, cross liver, left hook, right straight. 3 in the liver shot. 3 and a left uppercut, right straight. 3 and a left uppercut, right straight liver. Hoi. Good. Right uppercut, left hook, right hook. Dang, dang, dang. 2, 3, 4, 2. 2 in the right straight liver. Liver, right hook, left hook, spleen. Spleen, left hook, right hook, liver. Head 3, right uppercut, left hook. Head 3, liver, right hook. Head 3, right uppercut, left hook, right elbow. Right body, left hook, right straight. Yeah, right straight, right body, left hook, right straight. And again, right straight, right body, left hook, right straight. I love that one. Left body, cross hook, cross. Right body, hook, cross hook. Right uppercut, left hook, right hook. Right uppercut, left hook, right hook, liver. 4. 1 and a liver shot. 1 and a liver shot, right straight. Left body, left hook, right straight. And again, left body, left hook, right straight. 4 and a liver shot, left hook, right straight. Bang, bang, hook, cross hook. Left hook, right body, left hook. 4. Right uppercut, left hook, right straight.
He's doing it on purpose.
Right body, left hook, right straight. Mother right and left. I'm trying to dispute
Because
her.
I went to South
Head 3 liver. Spleen, right uppercut, left hook, liver.
Oh!
Aha!
You got it!
Liver, left uppercut, right hook. 2, 3, 4. Cross hook, cross. Hook, cross hook. Right uppercut, left hook, right hook. 4. Right uppercut, right hook, left hook. 3 and a liver shot, right straight. 1 and a liver shot, right straight. 2 and a right body, left hook. 3 and a left hook, right body. Right uppercut, right straight, left hook. Going good. Right uppercut, right straight, left hook, liver. 2 and a right body, left hook. 2 and a left body, right hook, left hook, right straight.
Whoa!
2 and a right body, left hook, right straight. Sorry. I messed one up. 3.
I got the left body in there.
Yeah. Body 3, head 3, right uppercut, left hook, liver. Double right straight liver. Ding, 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 and the bell goes down. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what Randy always
Lord.
says.
Mess with me.
Texas skeeters will
Mosquitoes?
Texas, yeah, skeeters will pick you up and fly off with you. Yeah, I've heard those suckers are
They're like
huge.
drones.
Hi, Khalid. Terry, hello. Jan, hello. Stephen, hello.
Oh.
Wilco.
Boom, 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 boom. 25 seconds. We're going to start round number 2. We're going to add some knees. So after you finish your combination with your right hand, just add a left knee. Straight up in the air. Don't worry about angles, nothing. If you finish your combination with your left hand, right knee. Just straight up. Keep the foot flat on the floor. We'll talk about that in a bit, a little more, because we did it in the past. And you know, there's maybe a bunch of new people here. Right?
Yeah, we'll talk about that in a second.
Yep. 4 on the liver shot. Boom. Right knee, hook, cross, straight. Oh, what was that? Yeah. Right knee, left hook, right straight. See what I was doing. See. Left knee, right straight, left hook. Wow. So cross hook, cross, liver. Boom, boom. Cross hook, cross, liver again. Ooh, left uppercut, right straight. Left uppercut, right straight, left hook. Left uppercut, right straight, left hook, liver. Boom. 3 and a left hook, right body. 4 and a liver shot, right straight. 2 to the liver. 4 and the liver. Cross hook, left uppercut, right body. Good. 4 and a liver shot, right straight. 2 and a liver shot, left hook, right straight. Reload. 2. 2 with the right body, left hook. 2 with the right straight liver. Cross hook, cross, liver. Hook, cross, hook, liver shot, right straight. Body 3, right uppercut, left hook. Good. Body 3, right uppercut, left hook, right elbow. Good. Spleen, right elbow. Spleen, right uppercut, left hook, liver shot. Let's flip that one. Liver left uppercut, right hook, spleen shot.
Ooh.
Yeah. Head 3, right uppercut, left hook, liver, right elbow. Wide knot. Good. Right elbow, left hook. Right elbow, right straight, left hook. Down, down. Good. 4 and a liver shot, right straight. 2 and a liver shot, left hook, right straight. There's a reload there. 1. 1 and a liver. 1 and a liver, right straight. 2 and a right body, left hook, right straight. Left, right uppercut, left hook. Left, right body, left hook, right straight. And again, left, right body, left hook, right straight. Liver shot, extra. Yeah, I did that too late. 4 and a liver shot, left hook, right straight. 44 seconds. 2, 3. 3 in the left hook, right body. 2. 2 in the right straight. Dong. 3 and a left hook, right body. 4. 2. 3. 3 and a liver shot, right hook. 20 seconds. Good. Right uppercut, right hook, left hook. Right uppercut, right hook, left hook, liver. Double left hook, right straight. Left uppercut, left hook, right straight. 4. And time. Good. Sometimes to set up a kick, I double up on the last punch. Whatever kick I want to throw, I throw the opposite hand, of course. So if I want to throw a liver kick, and I do it after a 4, I do a 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the next, the right straight liver, I'm going to tie that together. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and I go boom kick. So then I can do it faster. I gave myself a little bit of extra time to think about that. Another great thing is a double level shot, over a double straight to the head, will most likely put his head even up higher than one single punch. So it's good, and it makes you faster. If I want to give him a low kick, 1 and 3, and a liver shot, boom, boom. So the 3 is the combination, and the next combination will be liver shot, right, low kick. So it's bam, 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 and then boom kick. You see, that's why I double up on the last punch. We're going to sprawl, rest everything stays the same, and 4. Defense.
I knew it. I was ready for it.
2. Defense again now, just because you're talking. 3 in the liver shot, right straight. So 4, cross liver cross. Cross liver cross, good. 2, cross liver cross. Liver left hook, right hook. Left hook, liver, right hook. That's different order. And defense. Double right straight, left hook. Double right straight, liver. Oh. 3 and a left hook. See? 2 and a right straight. Now I'm doing what I just said before the class. 1 and a left hook. Fine. Defense. Right uppercut, right hook, left hook. Right uppercut, left hook, right hook, liver. Now it's different. Yeah, 3. Head 3, left uppercut, right straight.
Ooh, that's weird.
Oh yeah, defense. 2 minutes left. Defense. Right knee, left hook, right straight. Right knee, left hook, right straight. Left knee, right straight, left hook. Left, right body, left hook, right straight. Do the same cross the liver shot. Boom. Left uppercut, right body, left hook, right straight. Dong, gang, good. Double right straight liver. There he is again. 4 and a right straight. Da, da, sham, sham, pam, knee. See? 3 in the left hook. Pow, 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 knee. 4. Defense. 3. Defense. Right uppercut, left hook, right hook, liver. And defense, stay down, push-ups. Okay, keep your elbows against the body. And as I always mention, keep your fists close to your jawline. Okay, so that actually don't do this, but kinda, right? So a little bit more. 1 minute left. Go back up. 4 and a liver shot, right straight. Defense. Cross hook, cross liver. Left hook, right body, left hook. 2 and a right straight. Bang, 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 bang. 3. Bring it in left hook, right body. Defense. 30 seconds. Defense. Yeah, 10 right knees. Defense. 10 lefties. 20 seconds. You can do it. Now you can't stop. 20 seconds, 15 seconds. We can all do this. A defense. Yeah. Double right uppercut, liver shot. I like that one. 4 and a liver shot, right straight. Good. Defense. 4 and a liver shot, left hook, right straight. Oh, perfectly timed. Yeah, that's me. I'm just really good at that way. Hard to fight people like that. Fair enough.
See, Batman, I'm tired.
Good looking.
Can you ask
Powerful.
Bas if he would ever do a kickboxing seminar in Germany? A lot of people
I would do.
asking him.
Was it Sash or is it?
No, it's Khalid over on my Instagram. He lives in Germany. He's good.
Okay.
He's a really good martial artist.
Yeah, I would love to. You know, I would love to plan something like that. So last time when I went to Holland, it was way bigger than we thought it was going to be. It was 245 people. So that was a big seminar. We had to move to a freaking like a court, a basketball court, like a giant place, because otherwise there was no space. So Jack at BasRutten.com. Jack at BasRutten.com. He will make sure that whatever needs to go to me goes to me. So just tell him that you asked me on Instagram for a seminar, and then he will forward it, and then we'll get it done. And preferably, I would like to do it and be 10 days there.
Yeah.
And then come in on the Friday, maybe even on the Thursday. Friday already seminar. Oh, Saturday seminar.
Yes.
Sunday seminar. Go to Germany from Holland or the other way around. You know, I can do a seminar in Belgium with my buddy.
Yeah, Khalid, tell Jack that Dana has to go or it won't be the same.
Look at that. The travel of Yoga once the travel ban is lifted.
Yeah.
Oof.
We need the female influence so we can get
More people
female
interested.
coming too.
Who's this? Who's messing with me?
It's kind of
Okay, Bas.
Sometimes this is intimidating to women, and I forget. But I mean, I was there too.
but sometimes I forget that it's
It is. And once you hang out, it's becoming one of the guys. It's becoming fun. Oh, shoot. I did do my thing. La 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 la.
But yeah, the first thing that I did was Krav Maga. I actually got introduced to Bas because of the Krav Maga book. He's in there, and he knows Amir Pettis and all that. Yeah, it was intimidating. There's a whole bunch of guys, and they know what they're doing, and I'm this little person. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I knew that I liked it, and I wanted to know more, and I stuck with it. And even though in the beginning there was like the guy, like everyone partners up because they know everybody, and so there was a little bit of that. But I'm obviously glad I kept going and didn't let that part stop me because I knew I liked learning how to defend myself, and it felt.
Were you already in shape then, or were you
That's a good question. Not in shape. No.
Yeah.
I
But
was
you were always taking care of yourself already.
Yes, but not like I am now. Yes, I had already started taking, but not to the degree that I am now.
Yeah, now she does her food, everything, so she does with the clients as well. So that's why everybody loves her so much, because she knows everything about everything. It's good to have her in the gym. Yeah.
I love learning.
Yeah, well, that's a good quality to have. Okay, so you guys going to do a lot yourself this time. We did this kind of bit last week before as well. This is going to be a little harder, and the reason is that we're gonna make a long, freaking crazy combination. Okay, so I'm going to change up the patterns. I'm going to change everything up. So let's start with something very basic. If I say 3 to you, to throw a 3. 1, 2, 3. Throw the right knee. You're going to add yourself a left hook, right straight, and a left knee. So you add 2 punches, whether it's going to be a cross hook or a hook cross. It all depends on where you give the knee with. If that knee from the first combination I give 2, 1, 2 is the left knee, then it's a right straight left hook and a right knee. If something ends with the left side, like right straight left hook, it's a right knee. Bring it back, left hook, right straight. Now if you can do what we just did as well, it would be great. We can do a right knee And while I bring it back, I'm loading my left shoulder up. It's a very weird thing to do. It's going to feel awkward in the beginning, but trust me, you're going to have so much power in this left hook. Bang, bang, you see it as soon as you land. Once you start doing that with your kicks, with your knees, with everything, I mean, imagine this. I have somebody here, his head pressed against my shoulder so they can't see what I'm doing. And I'm jibbing with a right knee, and while I'm falling back, I'm loading up, and now I let this head go. Bonk, elbow. That's an elbow from hell, which he cannot see coming. So that's one very cool thing that you can do with this. But I can do it, of course, also here. I can look back, boom, give him a body shot. He's not going to expect that as well. Everything throw with the left, whether it's a hook, an elbow, whatever it is, it's going to be very, extremely powerful. So that's why I like this so much. So try to do it like that. It only works if you in our stance, the wider stance. So if you don't like this stance, I just beg you for now, just do it. See, how it feels. You can always switch back to your own bad stuff. They can always do that. It's funny how they do that, right? I'm just messing with you. So whatever works for you, works for you. Some people have told me one time, yeah, but boss, this stance just works for you, and that's why it's so good. I say, no, this stance works for everybody. Like I explained yesterday, this is good lateral movement. This is good for front and back. This is the middle. Nobody can deny that. Physics, guys. I can move equally forward as to the side and backwards. That's it. So, with this said, I'm going to block a low kick, just like that. I'm going to block a kick to the body, just turn into it a little bit. Can't do that here. I can turn into it, but he's going to kick me off balance because I'm balancing. There's a lot of bad things that come from standing in one line. You're shutting yourself down. You don't have power in your left hand, not in your left kick. Sure, you can make a side kick, and if you can do it to the face, maybe you can get lucky and knock somebody out. This kick, very hard to knock somebody out with, especially to the body. The face, of course. You can always get lucky when they don't expect it, and then you go down. I'm not saying that, but standing like this, now my left kick is a whole different ballgame, see, because I can throw my upper body, and I can generate a lot of force on this. So all these pluses make me change to this style, and everybody, and I told you this before, they will all tell you, but you're an open target. Everybody can hit you to the body, yes. But everybody I know who fights like this is never went down to the body, right? So how is that possible? It's wide open. You see, so don't worry about it. Take all the powers. That's what I'm saying. Because now you can counter with everything. That's what I'm telling you. That's why my accuracy, till this day, you can look this up, is the highest accuracy in mixed martial arts. But it's because of this style of fighting. Not setups, waiting for the right moment, then explode into whatever you want to do. I don't like the throw wrestling. I always tell you, if I would be fighting now, I would change that. I would do literally the bang system. I would start switching stances. I would start throwing face out. Of course, I would do that now. But in the early days, I just got away with it, and it was very effective. So why would I stop if something's effective? That's why we do still the same stupid stretching routine, because it doesn't give us injuries. Okay, we're going to go back to the fighting. So you add 2 punches and a knee. That's it. So if I say 3, you do this. 1, 2, 3. Right knee, hook, cross, left knee. 2, 1, 2. Left knee, cross, hook, right knee. And that's the whole system. So just, if you're not very sure, just look at us, look at Dana. She's doing it the most. And we'll take it from there. All right? So let's start. 3. Boom, boom, boom. Knee, hook, cross, knee. 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Knee, cross, hook, knee, cross, hook. 2 and a right straight. 3 and a liver shot. Good. 4 and a liver shot right straight. Good. 3 and a left hook right body. Hook, cross, hook. 2. 1. Right uppercut, left hook, right straight.
Straight.
Left uppercut, right straight, left hook. Cross hook, cross, cross, liver. 2 and a right straight. 4 and a left hook. Good. Now, I'm going to also add, after you did this, 3 extra punches, and another kick or another knee. It depends what you're doing. If it's in the air, do a knee. If you have ankle weights, it would be great. And if you do it on the bag, body action system, bob, whatever's out there, I would kick it. That's kicking is a big difference, guys. I mean, I can hold like Zach. We have Zach here, is always in crazy shape. I can do 5-minute rounds with him boxing, and I'll push. I'll go hard. He won't have to open his mouth. That's how good his shape is. As soon as we start adding kicking, that's it. You've got to have. That's for those mouth breathers always. Or the guys who say, "Oh, yeah, it's good to breathe into your nose, Bas, because I always breathe into my nose." Oh yeah, do 1 minute with me, but do it the way I do it. I'll please. I want to see if you don't open your mouth, and that's just 1 minute. Okay, so don't worry about it if you're a mouth breather. That makes no sense. Of course, you can breathe through your mouth. What if your nose gets smashed? Now you suddenly can't breathe anymore. Anyway, we add 3 punches: hook, cross, or a cross, hook, cross. Now, if you've been here for the last 6.5, almost 7 weeks now, then you know what I'm going to do in a little bit. And it's going to be complicated because last week I give the different heights on those punches: cross, hook, head, body, head, all that stuff. We're going to do it in a little bit on both combinations, so also on that too. So that's going to be the major mind screwer, so to say. So if I say 2, we do 1, 2, knee, cross, hook, knee, hook, cross, hook, knee.
Add it to the end, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we add it at the very end.
Okay.
So 3 is 1, 2, 3, right knee, 2 punches and a knee, and 3 punches and a knee. And you realize that the last 2 knees are the same side. And that's why I'm doing this. There's a reason for it. If I set it up with 3 punches, you come back to the same side. 2 punches will set up the other side. If you play the right and left game, of course. Okay, so one more time. Right straight, left hook. Right straight, left hook. Right knee. 2 punches and a knee. And now 3 punches and a knee. Boom. 2 and a right straight. 1, 2. We start with the left knee. Boom. Cross hook. Right knee, hook, cross, hook, right knee. Now that's what we're going to do. Drain it in there, so it's in there, because then I start changing the angles of those 2 combinations, the 2 punches and of the 3 punches. Could be very complicated, but really good for your mind-body connection. Okie dokie, let's put on a clock. So you guys doing it for a bit, and I know what you're doing. Good. Simple. 2.
1, 2. 2 punches.
3. Good. 3. 1, 2, 3. 4 in the right straight. Right straight, left hook. Left hook, right straight. 4. 4 and a liver shot. That's up for the right knee. 3 and a liver shot, right straight. 2 cross hook. Cross hook, cross. Good. Cross hook, cross. Right body, left hook, right straight. Left body, right straight, left hook. 3. 3 and a right body. That's a weird one. We didn't do that a lot. Cross hook. 4 and a liver shot, right straight. 3. 4. 3 in the liver. 2 and the liver, right straight. 50 seconds. Right uppercut, left hook, right straight. Same setup. Right uppercut, left hook. Left uppercut, right straight. 29 seconds. 3 and a liver shot. 2 and a liver shot, right straight. Head 3, right uppercut, left hook. Let's do it on the hooks now. Boom, bang, 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 boom, 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 bang, and time. Let's see, so we ingrain it now for 3 minutes. Because now it's going to be complicated. I'm going to start changing the angles on both combinations. Now, on the first one, I can only go head, body, or body, head. Because there's only two punches. On the third one, I can do much more. Head, body, head, body, head, body, head, body, head, body, head, body, head, body. I can make 9, probably, right? 9 combinations, I believe. So, it's going to be hard for you. So, if I say head, body, head, think about this. Head, body, head. Now, say 2. Boom, boom, boom. Head, body, boom. Body, head, boom. You see, that's why it's going to be very complicated. Maybe I will not change it too much, so we can get into it, you know?
Yeah, don't change it every time.
Yeah, because otherwise you're going to be completely crazy. So let's start with body, head, body. Body, head, body. Body, head, body. 2, 1, 2, boom, body, head, boom, head, body. Boom, 3, 1, 2, 3, boom, body, head, boom, head, body. Boom, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, boom, body, head, boom, head, body. Boom, 3 to the left, liver shot, 3 to the liver shot. Boom, boom, body, head, so head, body. Boom, good. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, boom, body, head, boom, head, body. Boom, 3, 1, 2, 3, boom, body, head, boom, head, body. Boom. 4, 3, 4, boom, body, head, boom, head, body, boom. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, boom. Okay, head, body, head. Head, body, head. 2, boom, boom, boom. Head, body, boom, head, body, head. Boom. 3, 1, 2, 3, boom. Head, body, boom, head, body, head. Boom. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, boom. Head, body, boom, head, body, head. Boom. 4 to liver shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, boom, boom. Head, body, boom, head, body, head. Oh, head, body, head. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, head, body, boom, head, body, head. 3, 2 and a right straight. Okay, the next one we're going to do is body, head, body, head. Body, head, body, head. 2, this is weird. 1, 2, boom, body, head. This is weird. Body, head. Mm-hmm. See, 3, 1, 2, 3, boom, body, head, boom, body, head. Boom, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, boom, body, head, boom, body, head. Boom, 3 to liver shot. 1, 2, 3, boom, body, head, boom, body, head. Boom, 4 on the right straight. 2 on the right straight, left hook. 2 on the right straight, left hook, right straight. Body, head. See, that's stuff. You should work on yourself. That's really good stuff to do. We're not even doing reloads or all that stuff. That's going to make it way more complicated. Just one twist, that's what we're going to do. The one twist that we're going to do is we're going to flip the order. Okay. So we start with the double combination, then we do 3 punches, and then we do 2 punches. We'll do that for 1 minute, maybe 30 seconds. I think this goes pretty fast. And then after the 30 seconds, I start changing the angles on it again. Okay, so if I say 2 now, it's 1, 2, boom, cross, hook, cross, boom, cross, hook, boom. 3 punches, 2 punches. 3 punches, 2 punches. Create that in your mind. Create that in your mind. 3 punches, 2 punches. And in the angle, let's do this 30 seconds so it's in there. And then we start changing the angle. Okay, 2, 1, 2, boom, pow, 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 boom, pow, pow, boom, 3, pow, 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 boom, pow, 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 boom, pow, 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 2 to the right straight, pow, 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 3 in the left hook, 1, 2, 3, hook, knee, pow, 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 hook, see how well you must go, pow, 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 good, now we're going to change it. Head, body, head, body.
Head, body, head, body.
Head, body, head, body. 2, 1, 2, boom. Head, body, boom. Head, body, boom. 3, 1, 2, 3, boom. Head, body, boom. Head, body, boom. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, boom. Head, body, boom. Head, body, boom. 3, 1, 2, 3, boom. Head, body, boom. Head, body, boom. 2 in the right straight. 1, 2, 2, pound, 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 pound.
Oh,
Pound, pound.
I messed up. I just went with it.
4, it's crazy, right? Head, boom. Head, body, boom. Head, body, head, body, head. Head, body, head, body, head. 2, boom, boom, boom. Head, body, head, boom, body, head. Boom. 3, 1, 2, 3, boom. Head, body, head, boom, body, head. Boom. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, boom. Head, body, head, boom, body, head. Boom. 3 in the liver shot. 1, 2, 3, boom, boom. Head, body, head, boom, body, head. Boom. 4 at a right straight. 3, 4, boom, boom. Head, 1, boom, boom, boom. And 2, 1, 2, boom. Head, body, head, boom, boom, boom. Okay. Body, head, body, body, head. That's hard. Body, head, body, body, head. 2, boom, boom, boom. Body, head, body, boom, body, head. Not that bad. 3, 1, 2, 3, boom. Body, head, body, boom, body, head. Boom. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, boom. Body, head, body, boom, body, head. 2, so body, head, body, boom, body, head. The last one, straight to head, body. So body, head, body, head, body. 2, 1, 2, boom, body, head, body, and now head, body. Head, body again.
Okay.
4, 1, 2, 3, 4, boom, body, head, body, boom, head, body. Good. And the clock. But you see, this is fun stuff to do. And the more you can do it, the better it is. And then you can start, you can even add another one. Yeah, maybe like you do a 2, a 3, and a 2 at the very end again. So that's a long combination. Now you get like 7 more head strikes and 3 more knees. So 2, and then you're going to go 2, left knee, cross hook, right knee, hook, cross hook, left knee, cross hook, right knee. You see, we're making a whole plethora of variations that you can do with it. It's important. Okay, so let's talk about a little bit more about, we have 40. Good, it's great, perfect timing. Need travel space. Travel space, that's what I always say. The longer a strike travels, right, the more power it has. So if I want to hit Dana in the head, here I can't. Here would be perfect. Here would be very stupid. Or it should be a hook and an elbow. But with the right straight, this is too far away. This is the perfect distance because I can just nail it, which means that is the most power. And here, I don't have any power because I'm too close. So you always have to make sure that you create space, which is sometimes very hard to do. You know, why do you think we focus so much When I say, look at Dana when she does a right uppercut, right straight left hook. What she's doing is right uppercut, she moves away and the right straight. Because if I keep standing here and she gives me an uppercut, she's too close with the right straight. So the uppercut comes, boom, see, now she creates her own space. This happens when an opponent doesn't move backwards, or maybe because he doesn't want to, but sometimes it's also because their back is simply against the ropes or the fence. You see, so you have to create that space. Now, having said that, with your knees, you want to give your knees all the room to travel. Because the longer they travel, the more they can pick up speed and power, right? So preferably if a target is here, you want to just let your knee do the work and land it in there. Now, if I'm going to go on the ball of my foot, look, I'm closing the distance. Now I'm suddenly, when I don't do it, I have all this reach. When I do make a knee, now it's a shorter knee. What I'm saying is it will take the power out of the knee. And a lot of people, a lot of teachers actually teach you to go on the ball of your foot. Don't do it. Trust me. Now, if you have to reach for it, there's always an exception, of course. If I've got a knee on the face, I am not able to do that on the heel. I'm going to have to use the ball of my foot. But that's a different thing because now you got a lot of space to travel up. And then again, I can simply put the head down here and then I don't have to go on the ball of my foot. You see? You can generate enormous amount of pressure and power with that. You know, I mentioned this before and I'm saying it again. And it's not to say, oh, look at me, I'm such a badass. This is really, if I had another example, I would give you the other example. But if you look at my pancreas fights, I don't think I ever gave a knee and somebody didn't go down. So what does that mean? That means I don't just throw knees. I wait for the perfect right moment. And that's when I explode with a very powerful knee. That's it. And the problem with all the fighters, and we talked about this yesterday or the day before, is that, you know, you see them in the fight, they're doing these knees. It's the dumbest thing there is. You know when you do this? In training. That's why you don't want to go hard. But because you're doing the training all the time, you automatically bring that exact same concept, blueprint, whatever you call it, to real fighting. But it's not. Here you don't want to hurt your opponent in training. In the fight, you really want to hurt your guy. Right? You want to take him out. So make sure that you focus on that. If you do knees on the back, for instance, make sure you do it powerful and in the right angle. And kneeing a bag, if the bag is straight and you constantly knee at an upward angle, it's going to be very bad for your knees. Make sure the angle is altered straight into the back. Now look where my foot is. It's almost horizontal, my leg. I never knee somebody like this. It's the dumbest thing. If this would work, why doesn't anybody hook like this? It's exactly the same thing, right? I mean, why don't I give him an elbow like this? Yeah, that's going to catch a lot of power. No, wait a minute. If I turn, I can use my elbow. Oh, wait a minute. So if I do this, now it'll go straight in there. Also, the angle of the knee is going to be better. It's going to straighten the muscle. Instead of going upwards or downwards, it's going to go straight in there, whether it's to the leg or whether it's to the body. I want to see the first person who throws a knee to the thigh the way I throw a knee to the thigh. I would love to see that because I think 1 or 2 knees will be the end of the fight. I'm talking about this kind of stuff. Like, first of all, open hands, right? So I can hold this here. So if I move to the side, she cannot turn into me. If I don't, and I go here, she might turn into me. You see, now I can get the angle. So what I'm doing, my right hand, I just hold this. And I'll move to the side, and now I knee the thigh like that. Straight in there. You have any idea how painful that's going to be? I mean, a low kick cannot go that powerful. So create space, let the hip flexors do the work. Don't start closing the distance suddenly because then you're jamming your own knee. Also, if you close the distance, look what happens. You're giving him a thigh. You're not going to give him a kneecap. Kneecap, that's what we need. That penetrates much easier than a freaking thigh. Otherwise, I would shout, give him a thigh! But I don't never do that. I always say, give him a knee! I should change it to kneecap. Kneecap! Maybe that comes up more. But you see, all these things you have to know. So once you're close to an opponent, and I do this, I'll take all the power out of my knee. If I'm here, push myself away, and I just let my hip flexor do the work, that is where the real power is. So, last Saturday, when you were here and I was showing the knee routine, you know, in the cable machine, that is something you want to do a lot. If you make those hip flexors super explosive, woo, you can generate a lot of force and you can knock out a lot of people. Just going to the thigh. And what about side mount? So what is a side mount? You grab the leg so it stays straight up, and then you knee the thigh. Can you imagine how much power that's going to be? And also,
54.
Well, I'll show the data real fast. Yeah, I was getting a little sweaty, but then I don't want to.
Yeah.
It's what I do is this. Yeah, go to grab, flip to this side. Now, what I would do,
Is that?
yeah, because then I can still talk to the camera.
Oh, okay.
So, so from side mount, I would do this. I would lay it here, and look, I'm blocking your view right now with my shoulder. She can't see this leg. She can't. So if I grab this leg and I hold it perfectly straight, and from here I let my hip flexor do the work and knee that leg, dude, the muscle is relaxed. I'm telling you, if you just love tapping, they're gonna freak it out. I do it in training with grappling. If somebody doesn't want to give me, like he keeps his leg here, right, and he won't allow me to go to mount, I just knee his thigh. Watch how fast it goes. Oh shit! Right away they stretch the leg, and then I go to mount position. Now, if you do powerful, you can literally stop somebody with it. So, that knee I'm talking about. Far away with your hips, actually, hip flexors do the work. Now, and then another thing I like a lot, the right knee with the elbow, or the right knee with the liver shot, or the right knee with the elbow to the head, or the hook to the head. That's up to you. But what I'm doing is, yeah, this is the best way I think. Look what I'm doing. I grab her head and I put it here. She can't see anything what I'm doing. This knee she might see coming, and she's probably going to block that knee as well. But when I break, she doesn't see this load up. Look what I can do. Bam! As soon as I let her go. Or I can do it with a hook, or I can do it with a body shot. And make it count, because she can't see it. Make that first one count, because if they survive, they will never let you in that position again. They're going to go, dude, that was crazy power. You know? So, watch out with those kind of things. Where are we living in now? 56. Okay, what is the thing? Shall we go, before we go into the weekend, our stupid routine?
Yes, you might
Because
as well.
we've been doing it now 7 weeks, guys. So the people who've been with us for a while, they should know now what we're going to do. And for the people who are just the first day, I'm sorry, we're going to pick it up a little faster. And what you can do, you can literally go back after this class, rewatch it again, and then see if you can master this thing. Because I think
There's two. The gist of it is there's two reloads, and we change only the two reload punches. So he'll explain.
yeah. So, but there's two combinations.
Mm-hmm.
But everything's the same concept. It's just punch, 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 punch. Those double punches are reloads. Whatever combination. So with the cross hook, cross hook, cross hook, hook, cross. And we also do it 3 hooks to the head. So we do left, right, left, left, right, right, left. See, so the pattern is the same. Pum, 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 pum. And on the hooks all, dang, 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 dang. Now the reloads, those double punches, so the double punch, the first time we're going to hit it with a body shot. We're going to make it the body shot. So with the whole thing, we're going to tie it together with the hooks as well. Very complicated if you haven't done this before. So it's cross, hook, cross, hook. Let's everything to the head, cross, and hook, 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 hook. They didn't have to think about that. She came up with putting those two together. So it's not my fault. She did that.
And I can barely do it right when we go fast.
It's the worst. So now those double punches, but there's both combinations with the cross, hook, cross, and with the 3 hooks, going to go to the body. Ready? So, head, body, head, body, head, body, head. And then we can go right away into the second one. The second one is going to be 2 uppercuts. So now we're going to, shall we do that one first and then we tie it together? Then we'll do the steps, okay? So the new people have a little bit of a chance. Only a little bit because it's hard. So we only show now the ones with the uppercuts, but the crosses, cross hooks, and the 3 hooks. Ready? Head, uppercut head, uppercut head, uppercut head. So now those two together first the reloads are to the body. The second reloads are to the second series are to our uppercuts. So let's do the both together now. Head, 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 body, head, body, head, 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 body, head, body, head, 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 head. Uppercuts now. Uppercut, head, uppercut, head, 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 uppercut, head, uppercut, head. Now it becomes complicated. Not so much if you did it before. Body uppercut. That's what's going to be the next combination. So the first punch is going to the body. The second is going to be the uppercut. Then we go to the hooks. First one is to the body. The second is the uppercut. Ready? Cross, hook, cross. Body, head. Uppercut, head, 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 head. Body, head. Uppercut, head. Very easy. Body, uppercut. Yeah, I know, but we still go slow. This is just a great idea. We go into bed. Now we're going to do all three. So body, body, uppercut, uppercut, body, uppercut. Ready? Let's see if we can do this. Bang, bang, bang. Body, head, 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 head. Body, head, head, head. Uppercuts now. Boom, 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 boom. 1, 2, 3. Uppercuts here. Bang, bang. Boom, boom. Here we go. First the body shot and then the uppercut. Boom, 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 boom. Body, head, uppercut, head. Did you do it?
Yes.
Hey, see?
But it's slow.
I know. We're
Right
going to pick
now.
it up in a bit. We're going to pick it up in a bit.
No, I'm happy, but it's slow.
No. So now what we're going to do, now it's going to be uppercut, body. So the whole thing will be body, body, uppercut, uppercut, body, uppercut, uppercut, body. So let's do only the last one, uppercut, body. Head, 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 uppercut, head, body, head, 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 uppercut first, head, body, head. Now the whole thing. One more time for your mind. Head, 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 body, head, body, head. Uppercut, uppercut, body, uppercut, uppercut, body. Let's see if that works. Okay. Bang, 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 bang. Bang, bang, bang. Uppercuts down. Gang, gang.
Still body on the hooks.
Oh, with the hook. Sorry, I messed it up. Yeah, my mistake. Thank you. Okay, do the thing again. I messed it up. My mistake. Here we go. Head, head, head. Body, head. Body, head, head, head. Body, head. Body, head, 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 head. Uppercut, head. Uppercut, head, 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 head. Uppercut, head. Uppercut, head, 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 head. Body first. Body, head. Uppercut, head. Boom, head, head, head. Body first. Boom, boom. Uppercut. Boom, boom. Head, head, head first. The uppercut. Boom, boom. And body, head, 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 head. Uppercut first. Head and the body, head. You did it or not?
No.
No?
No, you're not even.
I think I did it. Because I'm talking myself through it. It's a hard one.
And see, if I talk, like the one time you left me here, when I talked, that really messed me up. Okay, I can't talk and do it. I have to think and do it.
Okay, so let me see what I can
But I still messed up.
Oh, okay, and then do 1, 2, 3. Body, head, body, head, head, head. Body, head, body, head, 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 head. I'm good, head, 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 head. I'm good, head, 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 head. Body, head, I'm good, head, 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 head. Body, head, I'm good, head, 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 head. I'm good, head, body, head, head, head. I'm good, head, body, head. That was the one.
I couldn't jump. It was like double dutch. I couldn't jump in.
So
I was just egging you on. Okay, okay, try it again. So everybody together.
you go.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, wait. Okay. We have body, body, uppercut, uppercut, body, uppercut, uppercut, body. Okay, but I can't say it.
No, don't say it. Just go. You want me to say it, or everybody has to do it as well? I'm not going to say anything. You're on your own.
Okay,
Everybody's on their own.
Okay, let's see. All right, you guys ready? All right, you guys ready? 3, 2, 1. going.
She did it.
Hopefully not.
That's it. So good luck. If you can't do it, you're a sissy. Brush it up.
That means that half the time I'm
Just joking. Yeah, no, if you can't, I will go back on this and I really try it. It's a really fun thing to do. And then, of course, you can start the whole thing with the hooks and go into crosses. So we change the order also on that. And then there's one more switch that we can pull. And we can start with all body shots.
Oh.
So it's going to be body, head, body. Head, body, like flip the order from...
Yeah.
I think that is really hard.
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't even want to think about that yet. Because we just mastered this thing. All right, tomorrow, Q&A.
Yes,
So,
Q&A.
if you have some questions, that is the time.
Yes.
To ask.
Thank you,
And,
Guy.
let us
Thank
know
you.
what you
You're
want to
very
learn.
welcome. Yes, Q&A, 10 a.m. Want to submit? If you want to submit a few, I'll go through on the Facebook one. The YouTube one is just harder to go through the comments. So I'll write down a few from the Facebook stream here.
Okie dokie. Well, just go take care of it. We'll see you tomorrow, 10 o'clock. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, shit. Take care.
Thank you, guys.
Pum, 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 pum.